today's episode of Open Box Policy, we talk about ASMR videos.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Devin hates whispering.
That explains my feeling.
We talk about two things. Devin hates whispering and ASMR. So,
We learned a lot, though.
Yes.
I learned a lot for sure.
Yeah.
We learned a
Well,
lot
I did
about
too.
each other. We learned a lot about ourselves.
It was an important episode, guys.
Yeah. And we talk about the definition too, which is cool. I never knew what it actually stood for. So,
Well, I didn't realize it was a visual thing as well. That
Yeah.
blows my mind because I was not affected by it, but apparently I am visually.
yeah. We enjoyed it.
It was good.
And we want you to send us your suggestions for ASMR videos. And if you do, we will have Adam whisper your ASMR videos and do whatever you like and send it back to you in a personalized message.
Whatever you like.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that goes for everybody. Well, any of us will send you a personalized ASMR.
Yes, actually, you choose whoever you want to do your ASMR video, whatever you want to do. Hit
That
us
could be
up
fun.
on socials. We are on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at OBP_Raw.
Or you can shoot us an email at obppodcast@gmail.com.
I don't know what it stands for. So I'm going to look this up.
I don't know what it stands for either, but I know what it
Autonomous Sensory Meridian, and then it cut off. Response. Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response.
is.
And
Maybe we should open up with the definition for people who may not know what it is.
so I'm going to do it one more time. So we're basically recording.
I forgot.
ASMR is defined as Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. It's an experience characterized by a static-like or tingling sensation on the skin that typically begins on the scalp and moves down the back of the neck and upper spine. It has been compared with auditory tactile synesthesia and may overlap with frisson.
Oh, yeah, I totally know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that shit is. So it's basically they FRISSON.
Sounds like an energy drink.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize it was a very particular way it feels.
Yes. So ASMR
I thought it was
signifies
just-
the subjective experience of low-grade euphoria, characterized by a combination of positive feelings and a distinct static-like tingling sensation in the skin. And it's triggered by specific auditory or visual stimuli. So ASMR videos.
So it's like a head orgasm,
But is
are,
it?
what?
a brain orgasm.
Oh yeah, like a brain orgasm. But I mean, so.
But you either have it or you don't.
That's a good
You
question.
know
So
what I mean?
you need.
Like I've never, not that I've ever listened to a bunch of them, but anytime I've ever seen anything or watched a show on it and heard something about it, I've never had a response to it. So is it one of those things that has to be very specific, or maybe you
yes,
just don't
and
get it at all?
It's some people just aren't into it.
Some are more sensitive
Like
than
me.
others too.
Like I know a girl I work with who, we were talking about getting a massage one day, and she was talking about how it makes her uncomfortable to see someone getting massaged, and it makes her uncomfortable to think about it. She's like, I do not want very firm hands on me. Like, I don't like the feeling of someone like massaging me. She's like, it makes me very uncomfortable.
I like it.
Me too. I love it. But I mean,
I love getting
so
manhandled while I'm laying
I
on
Yeah.
the
I did get a.
I love a stiff hand
I
on
did
me.
get a hot stone one once, and that was a horrible decision. The stones were too
They're like
fucking hot.
scalding hot.
Oh my! And
Yeah.
I think I have a really good temperature gauge. Like I'm fine to get in hot tubs and all that. And he
Yeah,
put that fucking stone on me, and I didn't want to seem like a wuss, so I just kept my mouth shut.
You eat it.
So for the
Yes.
So for the next 45 minutes, every time I put a stone on me, I just was like, oh god.
I had a massage one time where I felt like someone had like paid them off to hurt me. And seriously.
Yeah.
And I remember finally she got down to a portion of my legs or my feet, and she dug in, and I came up off the table and was like I can't do this, you know. I was like, I'm not relaxed. I'm angry. I'm hurting. Like, this is fucking awful.
the worst case scenario for massage.
Yeah. And of course she told me, she was like, sweetie, like, you have to tell me that. Like, you have to tell me. I didn't know that I was hurting you. And I'm like, I'm in pain.
I had a prenatal
awful.
massage. My very first one
A
when I
needle?
was pregnant with prenatal.
Oh, prenatal.
When I was pregnant with Porter.
I was like, that sounds awful. Like, I had a needle massage.
But it It was, I mean, I could have stayed at home and had like my 4-year-old scratch my back and it would have been better. I know that they're like, oh, we do this gently, so blah, blah, blah. But it was like nothing was being done to me. It was awful.
Yeah.
I had my first massage. I had a couples massage with me and Anna.
Ooh.
Really? I had one.
Yeah, for
I've
sure.
never had a
Do you
couples
hold
massage.
hands?
I've
Do you
always
stare
wanted
at
to
each
have
other? Or do you just relax in a room together
we
and not
just
looking at each
kind
other?
of relaxed in a room together. Like we were on, of course, 2 separate benches, but we were on opposite sides of this like medium-sized room. And like I don't know, I didn't want to look at her while I was getting it because that would be kind of weird, right?
That's not weird.
Nah.
Just like look at her as other people are rubbing your body.
When
Yeah,
you
you're
say
supposed
it
to
like
stare at
that,
each
it
other.
seems creepy.
Yeah.
But no,
You're
it was.
supposed you're supposed to like be massaging her like
Heart.
ocular region with your eyes.
Right, with my fat slug body laying there,
Yeah.
rubbed.
Yeah. Like
Oiled up.
little traces of hair everywhere.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
Don't act like your husband's hairy.
I know, but it's my husband.
Yeah.
Just little random hairs of people I don't know.
Yeah.
I would have
That
never
is
guessed your
gross.
husband's hairy.
You've seen my husband.
An
Yeah.
Aborigine
Glenn's one of
from
those weird ones.
Australia.
Glenn's one of those weird guys that like on his back and his shoulders and stuff, it's like as smooth as a baby. But everywhere else there's excessive amounts of hair.
He has normal amounts of hair.
He has he's
listen,
hairy.
I used to date a guy who had to shave his back. I had to shave his back weekly. So like Glenn
That's gross.
has
So Glenn has
basically
an acceptable amounts of hair, yeah.
Weekly. So compared to that, Glenn has normal body hair.
Can you imagine?
So Devin, tell us about your first experience with ASMR.
My first experience. It was actually an ad. I had my earphones
What?
in.
The beer one?
Huh?
Oh, I thought. Okay, go ahead.
Like an ad, like an advertisement.
Yeah,
Mine was
it's like an
mine
advertisement.
was a commercial. Yeah.
So I was listening to YouTube. I think I was out in public, and an ad came on, and it was like this one girl. She was like rubbing the microphone, and I think she like started eating something, and it was the sound of her like
Ooh.
chewing and stuff like that. And
Dude.
And it moved to
I don't
that,
know
and
what it is.
I was in public, and I just listened to it for like 5 seconds, and then I fucking jerked the earbuds out of my ears, and I was like, I'm done with this. I fucking hate ASMR.
I don't have any feelings towards it. I know it's like there's that Corona commercial with Zoe Kravitz that I've seen. Maybe it's Modelo. I'm not sure what it is, where it's her with 2 microphones like on a beach, and she's like twirling the bottles, and then she's opening it, and it's all.
Oh, so they
it's
were doing
all
like
that.
a comedic approach to it.
No, this is not comedic. It was not comedic. You should look at it. It's
What?
very serious. It's a very serious. Yeah.
It's a
I mean,
Corona?
I believe it's Corona. If you look, it's a beer. It's some beer. I first saw it and I was like, "What is this shit?" And then I looked it up and I was like, "Okay, that's what they're trying to do." But like, maybe if you're listening to it, but it's her sitting on a beach doing it. It's very serious.
Now, I'll tell you, I like the certain sound videos, I guess, where they do like the kind of left-right microphone, and
I love it.
they like basically create a story with it, and they go back and forth. Like the first one I listened to was back, man, like 2008 or something like that, and it was like you're at a barber shop, and the guy's basically like talking to you and like cutting your hair, and he would move over to the left and like snip the scissors, and you would hear it in the left side, and he'd move over to the right and like do the scissors.
Some of them are very clever.
Yes, some of
They're
them are
very
are
clever.
really story oriented, which I like. But these ASMR videos that just do sounds like in a whisper tone, I don't know, whispering itself just kind of gets on my nerves.
So I just sent you that. It was for Michelob Ultra.
Oh, of course, Michelob Ultra would do that.
But
shit.
it's what you're just saying. It's her whispering.
Yes, I love it.
But now there are 2 microphones. But when you're watching it on TV, unless you have surround sound on, it's just coming at. I mean, I don't. Maybe with surround sound, it's doing different speakers.
ASMR was basically developed for either a really great stereo system. Realistically, you have to have headphones.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So there's a ASMR guy that I watch a lot on. It's weird. He does shoe shining. His name is Jason Dornstar. And I'm actually going. I don't give a shit. He's really cool. He loves social media. I'm going to tell him on his Instagram that I just mentioned him on the podcast.
Fuck yeah, have him listen.
Yeah, I'm going to
Have him listen to how much I fucking hate his videos.
yeah, Jason, one of our guys here, he hates your shit. I love his videos, and it's number one. He's teaching you how to shine shoes, and he's teaching you like the methods that work. He shines shoes in between this big microphone, so the whole time he's like.
See, I could see that being soothing.
And
Yeah.
it's very. And
That
so then
would
he
be-
takes the towel and he's
Oh,
doing
yeah.
it. And there's this thing called like the Shine Boy Pop or like the Shoe Shine Pop, where they when they snap a towel off of a shoe and it pops. So like he'll be doing that and he'll snap the towel and it'll pop.
Hell yeah.
And then every once in a while he'll get really close to the microphone and he'll be like, yeah, you know, like, and but when he's rubbing it, like he has these little brushes, and he even has like when he's using the soap or when he's like the saddle soap or when he's using the
polish.
the polishes, when he's rubbing the brush in that, it just has this very soothing noise.
See, that I could see.
I
it's-
could do that.
So it's twofold. He's
Right.
teaching you something,
But
and
it's
he's-
also not a bunch of whispering
It's-
and like
that's
eating
what
and
gets
drinking
me.
stuff.
That's
I
what
do like
really
the sound
gets
of
under
his
my
shoe
skin.
shine, though. I do like that.
Yeah. So
I
that's
love it. I can watch his videos all day.
So that's what gets under my skin is when people like start trying to like have a conversation with you like through
Yeah.
ASMR. They're like, "Yes, you like
don't-
that,"
yeah.
and I'm just like, "Don't fucking talk to me like this," you know?
You don't like mouth stuff.
I don't like the
eating
mouth
and
whispers.
whispering
Yeah,
and drinking.
like I could
You're
listen to
gonna
somebody.
hate-
Go ahead.
You're gonna hate that ad I texted you because it's basically like drinking, whispering.
Should I
It's
play
a lot
it?
of things.
I'm gonna play
Yeah.
it. Hold on. Oh, I fucking hate this. I'm already like. Ugh.
Let's all experience
Oh, I hate it. It makes my skin crawl.
together.
I hate it.
This place
Ugh.
so pure you can feel it.
Why does that weird you out so bad?
It's
Like
just,
this-
it's the whispering, man. I can listen to any sound. I can listen to someone die in ASMR and then be completely okay with it. But as soon as that dead person's just like, they killed me, they stabbed me in the
You're like, I hate this now.
I'm just like, you know what? I fucking hate it.
I love it.
You deserve to die.
I love it. Even Dornstar, he does a lot of whispering, and he's not like he'll run the brush like over the microphone sometimes. Or he'll run. He doesn't do it too much.
Yeah.
He'll like run a towel across it, but that's just kind of because there's some people that want to hear it. But there was one I saw recently. He'll whisper. He'll be like, "These are the kind of shoes that I'm," and he'll like tell you the kind of shoe. He'll say like, "Hey, if you've got any of these and you want to like reach out to me," and he's just like whispering the whole time.
What's this guy's name?
Jason Dornstar, Dornstar. Jason Dornstar. He just passed 100,000 subscribers.
See,
He's-
I feel like I would like some of his videos, but as soon as he starts trying to like, yeah, you like how I shine these shoes?
No, he doesn't do that.
Okay,
He just
thank God.
he talks very, very little. He talks very little. He'll just kind of reach down and go, "These are the kind of shoes I'm doing tonight. This is a very special shoe to me," like blah 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 blah, and then he just stops talking. And then periodically he'll give a shout out. He'll go like, "I want to shout out a certain person or a certain like type of product that I use."
Oh, he's handsome.
Yeah, he's handsome.
Look at that beard.
Yeah.
I'm
But
trying
he-
to pull up a video of him.
Why? Do it after the podcast. Speaking of,
Anytime you get a pair of magnetics like this, you just gotta shine them.
See, I could do the comedic approach to it.
he does that kind of shit, and he always talks in this like kind of fake country accent.
Yeah.
Anytime you get shoes like this, you got to get all up on
You
them.
like the way I
like-
shine those bad boys.
Yeah, he's pretty good. But there was one recently, an ASMR video that I watched where now it was visual because they even say in the definition it can be visual as well. To say that she was attractive would be a gross understatement. And she leaned down and it was like her just like reading something to you, but doing it in a whispering voice. And she was like, "I'm going to read the like ingredients to like a Taco Bell taco," and started doing it. And I literally just like fell asleep. I just like, man, it's crazy. the response that you get. I do it. I watch ASMR videos almost every single night to go to sleep.
Bullshit.
Swear to God.
I guess I need to see them more because I've only seen a couple. I've been impressed by any of them, and so I don't ever watch them or click on them if I see one or anything like that because I'm like, I've never really enjoyed any other ones.
Have y'all heard of the ASMR videos where they just cut soap?
What the fuck?
Well,
this is just oh my God.
It just makes a funny noise when they're cutting it.
See, I like that. I don't know what this one is because it's not because this one is visual, but where they
tear paper.
No, it's like it's like a spongy material, and they're like cut through.
Yes.
Now those
Adam's
I could
face
fucking
just lit up.
Those I could
It's
watch. I follow
satisfying.
like 20 of them on Instagram just when I go
yeah.
through my feed. Yeah, it's just these different things, and they'll cut it, and the sound. It's like kind of like cutting sand, basically, like a sponge. But it's also the visual of cutting it, and those I watch, but not because of the sound. I could watch it with no sound, and I'm like, oh, that feels so good when they do it.
It's like a satisfying watch. Those videos are really cool to me.
Yes.
So you know how like some soap is really like brittle.
Yeah.
So they take a razor knife and they'll just cut a really thin crosshatch pattern in it. And then they'll take that razor knife and they'll cut through that. So it all starts to crumble and just turn into like little squares.
See, I would like to watch. I like watching those. I've seen that before.
It's very satisfying.
That's the same
Very
thing. I like
satisfying.
watching those. For some reason, yeah. See, I get that makes me feel. That makes me feel good.
You get chills.
Yeah.
Jamie's like cuddling herself. She's like, that makes me
It does. I mean, I've never had. I don't know if what that would be called because it's not a sound related thing. Are they both
I guess
the
it's
same?
a visual ASMR.
And it says. I mean, that's part of the definition. It had that in the definition, basically saying that it can be auditory. Or it can be triggered by visual stimuli.
Okay. Well, then I've only ever really reacted to it because I could watch those visual ones like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Sound wise, I've never had one of those be like, oh, I love it. But
I think I just had a realization.
What?
I think the whispering really fucking gets under my skin because of my childhood. Like whenever we were out in public.
This
no.
is about to take a fucked up turn.
Did your mom whisper at you? Don't you fucking.
I was 13 and his
That's
name
exactly
was George.
You hit the nail on the
Really?
head, Jamie. I swear to God. So
Whatever.
we would be like out in public or something like that, and I would do something, and my mom would get the dad grab on me or the mom grab on my arm, that high grab and like jerk me in, and then she would talk through her teeth. That's what really fucking got me.
Maybe I need to stop doing that to my kids because I do that I don't grab them, but I'll go. You listen to me. Well, I told you what the rules were. You don't run. You don't scream at Target. You don't do that, right? Right? Okay.
Yep. My dad would literally whisper. Like, it would sound like this.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it.
He would tell me, like, when you get home, you're fucking dead. Like that. And I was just, and so then you're staring at your friend. You're like, he's whispering. Like
your friend's like, I can't hear what's happening. What's the big deal?
Yeah, well, they know you're fucked. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, everyone knows you're fucked when someone starts whispering. Yeah.
The quieter, yeah.
So my mom would grab me in like a supermarket or something like that, and she'd be like, she would talk through her teeth clenched the entire time. She would go, if you don't stop, I'm going to beat your ass right in front of all these people. And I'm just like, it just gets under my fucking skin.
Yeah.
So I think that's where that fucking stemmed from.
It probably does.
I like how your mom would quietly threaten you. Like, I'm going to quietly tell you that I'm going to beat your ass in public, but I'm not going to say it loud enough so these people who may see me beat your ass know that I'm about to.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's every time I even with meditation, I have a meditation app, and like if I find a meditation course that has somebody like, now relax and breathe, and they're like whispering and trying to be like a low voice, I'm like, skip.
I will literally get aroused. not like
bonerized.
Well, but aroused. Like, it arouses my senses, and I find, I'm not like,
That's what I think.
yeah, no, yeah. I'm not like, I don't go lock the door and pull the shades,
Right.
like,
Let's listen to some ASMR videos.
yeah, no, but it's like I just kind of get
Energized?
aroused. Yeah, I'm just like,
Stop saying roused.
sorry.
Because when you make that face you just did, that looked like you were getting
That looks like I'm
in your
I'm like
pants
I'm getting my dick
aroused as
sucked.
well. So
Yeah.
that's not helping the situation
Yeah.
at all.
Dude, you can make ASMR out of anything.
Shit,
I've thought
literally.
about. I mean, I normally like am grunting and talking too much, but like you could record. I work on stuff, and I'm like working on cars. Just that sound of like a ratchet.
Oh, I do like the sound of
a ratchet going, and then me like messing around and like trying to unscrew, and maybe someone going like whatever. Like I think, fuck you.
Again, arouse.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
arouse.
And then
That
I
would arouse
pan
me.
the camera down, and I'm just masturbating.
Yeah. You thought I was working in the car, but I was
Yeah.
just jerking it.
All my ASMR videos are going to be on Pornhub.
No, I love the sound. I love the sound of a wrench. I remember my dad doing it as a kid, and I loved listening to it. And now if Glenn does it, I still like that sound for
Yeah.
no reason other than it just sounds neat. Like nothing happened to me in a wrench when I was a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to love the sound of it.
I'm trying to think of like what my ideal ASMR video would be, and I really can't fucking think about it. Just make one without whispering.
Somebody threatening you, but like loudly.
Maybe you should. Yeah, I was going to say maybe Devin can like come up with a new ASMR of people just yelling,
Yeah.
just screaming,
I could do
or
like
just
the bad kid ASMR and do like the parents talking through their teeth in a supermarket.
Yep.
That is genius.
Fucking right.
Where you just people send you like it's almost like a fetish. They're just like, say this to me with your clenched teeth. You're just like, if you don't get your goddamn ass in the fucking car right now, I'm gonna fucking wear your ass out.
Put like a supermarket setting in the background,
Yeah, green screen it. You know what I mean? There's just like a woman. She's listening to watermelons, trying to see which ones are ripe.
You just hear doot doot.
Yeah,
That's the
Yep.
Clean up
that's
on
not an
aisle
X-ray,
7,
that's
please.
The checkout. Yeah. Clean
Perfect.
up on aisle 3.
yes.
Are we gonna
It's
do
perfect.
that? Is that gonna be like a branch, a subsidiary of OBP podcasts?
Yeah,
OBP.
on this episode of ASMR Raw.
Don't use raw in it.
ASM Raw.
On this episode of ASMR Arousal.
Adam's gonna give you some sounds to make you aroused.
Yeah. Adam's going to rub a quarter on his zipper. Zip.
Adam's gonna sit here and drink a whole bottle of whiskey by himself.
Yeah. Oh, you just hear it, me gulping it.
And then
yeah.
crying at the end.
Yeah.
The
yeah,
soft,
the
a soft
the
cry.
weeping. Yeah.
Yeah.
The soft bellows of an overweight man who's drunk.
You just hear.
Yeah, there's no like breaking crying. It's just that long groaning.
Yeah. Perfect.
Jamie, what do you think would be your ideal ASMR?
I mean, if I think about the things that I like or that we've talked about, probably like cutting balls of sand.
Yeah.
Cutting
or
balls
cutting,
of
that
sand.
green stuff that
That's
they put
what I
in
mean.
plants.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
yes!
the foam.
Oh God,
it's the
that's
green
what it is.
foam, yeah.
It's the green foam and plants.
Yeah.
And then maybe like
You buy it at like Michael's.
maybe like the sound
Lobby.
of a wrench and this is gonna sound weird. When I was younger, I had a friend who would bite chalk, and I like the sound.
That sound.
Yeah, I
There's
like that
one where people
sound.
cut chalk.
I like the sound of biting.
Oh, who? Bacon?
Biting.
Oh.
Biting
Yeah,
chalk.
yeah.
Biting
I had a
chalk.
friend who used to bite. For some reason, it sounds. I don't know.
I don't
Yeah,
know
well, I
what's
mean-
more weird, you having a friend that used to eat chalk,
Oh, I
or
had friends
you
who ate all
liking
types.
the sound of someone eating chalk.
Yeah. I know
It's
there's a
never
fine
nothing
line
something
there.
I've ever sought out, but I do think of that every once in a while when I watch those videos. I go, biting chalk is a cool sound.
Well, think about this. Every single holiday season, we all end up, or for the majority of us, we all end up really getting into ASMR because we love the sound of a silent room with a fire and the cracking wood.
Ooh.
And we
Yeah,
love
that's good.
that's why they have that,
That Yule log.
channel. It's just cracking
Yep.
wood. And that sound is so soothing to
It
me.
is good.
To be outside
Hell
and just to
yeah.
hear a fire, it's fantastic. The
I
last
think
time
I've
that
found
happened to
my
me, I was
ASMR. Continue, sorry.
no. I was going to make a joke, I'm gonna go for the joke again.
Okay.
The last time that I was outside and I could hear crackling wood, there was also a semicircle of liberals all crying about fucking President Trump and like just crying about like politics in general. And I'm sitting out there like smoking a cigarette and I'm listening to this crackling wood, and it all got ruined because they're just like they're
Is this
all
a true
crying.
story?
This is a true story.
Wow.
Where's the?
Was it at
It was,
Jamie's
it was at a
house?
party. No, it was at a
Just
I
party.
kidding.
wouldn't be surprised.
No.
I am a liberal, so I
Well-
wouldn't be. That's why I'm like, where's the joke? I'm waiting for the joke.
Yeah.
I don't
And then
get
Jamie's
it.
kids
real
ran
life.
past me. Yeah. No,
This
it
is
was
my
true.
life.
It was a random party where I didn't know a lot of people, and I kind of went outside, and it was quiet, and there was a fire just blazing.
And you're like, yes, this is it.
So I went out there and was having a cigarette, and I was just like, hey, what's up, man? This guy was like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, good. My name's Adam. You know. And then it was silence. And then someone was like, did you see that President Trump got on a plane and flew somewhere today? Oh, my God. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. And I couldn't help it. I started to verbalize my frustrations because I was slightly inebriated. And then my girlfriend came outside, and apparently I was embroiled in a very like heavy back and forth over this fire with someone. And she came and grabbed me and was like, hey, having a good time? And I was like, yeah, I'm having a great fucking
And they're
time.
all like, we fucking hate this guy. Get him out of here.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet they were
Yeah.
all like, oh, this
guy's
fucking
a
guy came into our goddamn
fucking
fire.
douchebag. Yeah.
I
yeah.
think I found my ideal ASMR video.
What?
So the crackling fire really got to me.
That's-
so I'm
yeah,
thinking of
that's
like a nice, like cool summer night, maybe some like slight cricket chirping in the background, fire
crickets.
crackling. That's the majority of the sound is the fire crackling. And then somebody playing an acoustic guitar, like super lightly, not like super
far,
loud.
super far away and not douchey.
Yes, but like a Western feel to the guitar.
Okay,
And
not
just like-
not Dave Matthews.
Right, not
feel.
Dave Matthews, fucking whatever that song.
So basically,
Crash
you
into
just
me.
described an instrumental like video.
I mean, I could make that
Basically.
happen. You could come to my house. I can go play the guitar in the woods, and you can sit by the fire.
Yeah.
Another one for me would be like right before a thunderstorm when the wind's kind of blowing, and then I would have like some
Yes.
big ass wind chimes, wooden wind
Oh
chimes.
yeah,
though.
yeah.
Wooden
Yeah,
ones.
Wooden ones that are bigger, and they would be like blowing in the
A
wind
deep
and stuff
tone.
like that.
It's like a,
See, this-
a deeper
Yes.
tone.
This
yeah.
makes me both of those scenarios
I love
make
wind
me think about smell ones of that. There are certain smells that I would like true, that like fresh cut grass or right before a storm. It smells so good that I just get relaxed. I can go outside right before a storm and I can just stand there and smell
Yes,
the
that
air,
is
and
my
I'm just
favorite
like-
type of weather.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like there are smell ones too that you can't really duplicate. You can go buy a fresh cut lawn fucking candle or some shit, but that's not what you're gonna get.
Or you can take your ass outside and mow your grass.
But we have somebody who mows our grass. So
Yeah, I know.
Is it a child in your neighborhood?
Admittedly,
no,
no, it's this older guy.
no, not him anymore.
Oh,
he has
whoops.
brain cancer.
Yeah, I know.
You
So-
should make a candle,
Ugh.
a scented candle with fresh cut grass. I'm pretty sure they have, but you should like
I want to do a
popularize it.
thunderstorm one, but like that would be
That
so
would be
hard.
I feel like that'd be really easy. What if you just like put a bunch of grass in wax and
Lit
then
a
just
candle.
made a candle out of it?
Well, I
It'd
think
smell like
have you ever
burning grass.
Yeah, have you ever smelled burning grass? Does
Yeah, I
not
kind of like the smell. Yeah, you're right. That wouldn't smell like fresh cut grass.
Have you smelled burning hair? Burning hair is the worst.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, I
God.
know. I hate that smell. I hate that smell.
Being a girl and you like a ex cigarette smoker. I can't remember the amount of times when I was younger, I would light my hair on fire in accident. It would singe off. It wouldn't like flame up, but that smell.
That's an
ugh.
awful smell.
It
You know
really.
what smells worse than burning hair? Burning
Lighting yourself-
flesh.
Oh God.
Have you ever smelled burning flesh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Like on yourself?
No, like I've
Someone
witnessed
dying?
somebody die in a fiery car crash.
And you could
Are you
smell
fucking
it?
kidding me?
You could smell it?
He's lying.
I am lying.
Oh, you
That would be
bastard.
an ASMR video. Someone crashing and burning to death.
Yeah,
No,
that'd
it
be a
would
great
not.
ASMR video.
Awful.
Ah, it's so hot.
See, you would like that because there's open yelling and
Right.
not whispering.
And
of,
that-
"Help,
what would
I'm
be even
burning."
worse? Someone crashing and burning to death, but they're whispering the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Help. Someone please help me.
Yeah.
I would. I'm
this
such
took-
a fucking
took a really-
asshole,
It was a
dude.
fucking tragic turn. Yeah, it was a really great episode. We were all having a great
Now
time.
you fucking ruined
You're
it.
talking about whispering, literally talking about people in agony whispering while they die.
With burned flesh.
Yeah,
Way to go, Devin.
Yep.
You fucked it up.
yeah.
That's what I'm about to go do. I'm about to go listen to some ASMR videos and die.
You need to watch Jason Dornstar.
I will. I'll check them out.
How often does it show his face? Because I'll watch it if it shows his face
His
a lot.
face the entire time.
Oh. I'm going to go watch them too.
Yeah, he's good.
Hey, speaking of face, real quick, what is this fucking photo shoot you did on a motorcycle?
Yeah, it's for a book cover.
A book? What's the book about?
It's like a
About
Twilight.
gay vampires.
It's like a Twilight.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, there's already one book. The guy I did it with is on the cover of that one.
The guy you
and
did it with?
yeah, I did the photo shoot with. But yeah, she's written more books and she wanted that. So we did it. We went from 1 o'clock. I think I got home at 8 o'clock. And yeah, it was outside and hot and we were all in leather. No air conditioning, but it was awesome. It was fun.
Well, hell
So,
yeah.
yeah.
That's super
Yeah.
cool.
It was. I got to get my hair and makeup done and it was fun. It was cool. So it was a good time.
Adam's ASMR video would be like a fucking Harley. Like, no, first it would be like a bottle of whiskey being broken open, like cracked open, and then a cigar lighting up, and then a fucking Harley like.
I love engine sounds. I will watch entire videos of nothing but engines starting.
Damn.
Like really, I'm talking like really special engines, like the way they sound when they start, like Ferraris, like Lamborghinis, really
Glenn
large
likes
boat
that, too.
engines. They sound really weird when they start up. Like
Yeah.
they make all this crazy noise, and they're just kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like it's a really unique sound, and I kind of love the way that stuff sounds. I don't know if that would be my ideal. My ideal is things that are very organic, like something burning, or like wind through the trees and that kind of stuff. Like if you have that app on your phone, waves, like waves crashing, or like the sound of an ocean, fantastic.
Thunderstorm.
Thunderstorm, love it.
I just have to have like white noise when it comes to that because I focus too much on little things.
Yeah.
Like smell
When
of
it
the ocean.
repeats, that's the worst.
Yeah.
When you can see, when you can hear it repeat.
Yep, and then you're just waiting for it, and then it ends up not relaxing you because you're like, oh, it's about to repeat, and here we go. Or there's a seagull every once in a while. It's like, why include that? If I'm trying to relax, I don't want to
Why
hear
include the seagull? The fucking sky rats, man.
Yeah, God. Well, I'm gonna go listen to some of that for sure.
We should all go listen to ASMR videos right now.
Yep.
Enjoy your ASMR video from Open Box Policy Raw. This is Devin.
This is Adam.
This is Jamie.
Bye.